From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Naira Ahmed. Firefighters in British Columbia are facing heat warnings, thunderstorms, and high winds across the southern part of the province. The BC Wildfire Service says the forecast covers the area where major wildfires continue to burn, among the 300 blazes in the province. Meanwhile, the Alberta Emergency Management Agency says bus tours for Jasper residents will start tomorrow, contingent on the situation in the town remaining safe. The out-of-control blaze at Jasper National Park spread to the town site last week, destroying one-third of its buildings and forcing thousands of people to flee the park and community. British Columbia's emergency management minister says the best-case scenario for a landslide blocking the Chilcotin River is a gentle clearing that doesn't take debris down the river.
But Bowen Maw in the BC River Forecast Center says they're planning for the worst-case scenario if the dam bursts and sends water rushing down the Chilcotin and into the Fraser River. Maw says they're sending flood preparation equipment and sandbags to some communities along the Fraser River and are planning in case there's a need to evacuate some communities. The province issued an emergency alert yesterday warning people anywhere on the Chilcotin River or along its banks between the Hanceville Bridge and Fraser River to evacuate immediately. Brenda Molina Navidad, the Canadian Press.
In Ontario now, protests are happening in both Toronto and Venezuela following the results of the disputed election in the South American country. Around 300 people gathered at Toronto's Queen's Park demanding a stronger response from Ottawa. Authorities have declared President Nicolas Maduro the winner of last weekend's election, but have yet to produce voting tallies to prove he won. Countries like the United States have said they consider the election to be invalid, while organizers are calling on Canada to do the same. The U.S. is boosting its military presence in the Middle East as tensions between Israel and Iran threaten to grow.
The U.S. military preparing for a wider conflict as tensions build between Israel and Iran, moving Navy destroyers and cruisers and additional U.S. fighter jets to the region. It follows 3 assassinations of top Iranian-backed militant leaders, including Hamas's top political leader killed during a visit to Iran. Tehran's leaders warning of a severe punishment in response. U.S. CENTCOM Saturday says forces successfully destroyed one Iranian-backed Houthi-land attack cruise missile in Yemen, saying it posed an imminent threat to U.S. coalition forces and commercial vessels. Michelle Franzen, ABC News.
Meanwhile, the Israeli army says it has killed 9 Palestinian militants today in the northern West Bank, as the death toll in the 10-month war between Israel and Hamas is nearing 40,000 Palestinians. And an Ojibwe-dubbed version of the original Star Wars movie is set to hit the big screen. Fans of the galaxy far, far away will get to watch Star Wars: A New Hope in Winnipeg next week. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, it's a gold medal day for Team Canada at the Paris Olympics. Canadian swimming phenomenon Summer McIntosh became Canada's first triple gold medalist in an Olympic Games with a win at the 200-meter individual medley in Paris. The Toronto team has also won gold medals in the 200 butterfly and 400 IM, plus a silver in the 400 freestyle. Also in the pool today, Toronto's Joshua Liendo won silver, and Montreal's Ilya Havroun took bronze in the men's 100-meter butterfly. It marks the first time 2 Canadian male swimmers have ever medaled in the same Olympic race. Meanwhile, Canada has lost to Germany in the women's soccer quarterfinal, ending the defense of their Olympic championship. And Canada's Felix Auger-Aliassime fell short of a second bronze medal in the men's singles third-place match. In the MLB, the New York Yankees defeated the Toronto Blue Jays 8-3, and it's first versus worst tonight as the Saskatchewan Roughriders host the Edmonton Elks in a CFL West Division matchup. From the Canadian Press, I'm Naira Ahmed.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.